Your ex just got into a stranger's car to plot something against your name. Open this before they make the move. Archangel Michael says, this is not a coincidence that you're seeing this now. Your name is being whispered inside a moving car. The engine started exactly 12 minutes ago, and your ex stepped into the back seat with a man whose face they didn't even glance at. The moment the door shut, the entire energy around your destiny began to shift. There's a plan, crafted from bitterness, jealousy, and desperation, brewing against your name. It was not created overnight, it's been simmering in the shadows, waiting for a night like this. And tonight, the wheels of that betrayal are in motion. Your ex, who once claimed to love you, has now chosen to rewrite your reputation with false words and hidden motives. The stranger driving the car isn't just a driver, he is the one being paid to act, to report, to manipulate. This stranger is the weapon, but your ex is the one pulling the strings. Archangel Michael says, the conversation inside that car is not just gossip, it's an intentional plot to paint you in a dark light. There's mention of your past, twisted and shaped into lies. There are words being exchanged that could place your name in the hands of people who shouldn't have it. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They don't know you are being spiritually shielded even now, as they speak with arrogance. Every word against you spoken in that vehicle is being recorded in the heavens. You are being watched over, your name is sacred, and this attack will not stand. This betrayal is personal. Your ex is acting not because you wronged them, but because they never got over the power you carry. They hate the fact that despite everything, you are still rising. They want to destroy the one thing you have, your credibility. And for that, they are willing to lie, forge, and deceive. A paper is involved. A voice note is being planned. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The car has stopped at a dimly lit alley near a building with tinted glass doors. Your ex steps out first, head low, trying not to be recognized. They're about to enter a location where your image will be altered, digitally, verbally, and possibly legally. Inside, there are two people waiting. One is a woman who once smiled at you like a friend. The other is a man who collects stories, not facts. They both already have the script, your ex is only there to confirm it. Archangel Michael says, this is not the first time your ex has tried to bring you down. But this time, they believe they have enough tools. This time, they think they will win. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There's a voice recording that's being edited. Your laugh is being clipped and turned into something mockable. Your words from years ago are being twisted to sound cruel. But what they don't know is that there's already a crack in their plan. Someone else in that room is not fully loyal to them. Someone is recording them now. Your name is being played with. They are preparing to leak something in the morning, something that paints you in a false light. But heaven is already 10 steps ahead of them. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Your guardian is not asleep. The sword of Archangel Michael is drawn and watching. The darkness that gathers behind your back is being pushed back with light. You are going to feel something shift in your chest tonight, a pull, a tension, a strange unease. That's your spirit sensing the move being made against you. Trust that feeling. Don't ignore it. There's an email being drafted as you read this. It's meant to look like it came from you, but it didn't. They're using a false domain and your old photo to write lies. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You might receive a phone call in the next 36 hours. Don't answer it blindly. The voice may pretend to be someone familiar, but the message behind it is meant to trap you. Your ex is trying to make you react. They want you to look unstable. They want to push you to say something that could be used later. But Archangel Michael says, silence can be a shield when guided by wisdom. Hold your words. Watch their actions. Let heaven respond for you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There's someone who still believes in you deeply, someone who will soon speak up in a powerful way. This person once stayed silent because they didn't want to be involved. But now, they've had enough of the lies. They are holding a truth that can expose everything. And soon, they'll be asked to choose between comfort and justice. They will choose justice, for you. This person once saw your ex for who they truly are, but said nothing. Now, they have the chance to reveal it. And when they do, everything your ex planned will unravel. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Archangel Michael says, your name will not be buried under shame. The clouds are thick now, but they cannot block the light that is on its way. What's being whispered in shadows will be shouted in clarity. The next time someone mentions your name, it will not be with shame, it will be with wonder. You are not broken. You are being built in silence. They are planning a smear, but you are protected by the smear-proof shield of divine order. Even if the world turns against you for a moment, the truth will not remain hidden forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. This stranger your ex is working with? He has done this to others. He takes payments to destroy people's reputations. But this time, he is about to make a mistake. He is being followed. Not by police, but by conscience. And soon, he will speak, not for loyalty, but because he's tired of being part of lies. The woman in the room who looked like your friend? She has a paper in her purse. It has your name, a forged story, and a timeline of false events. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. But she has doubts. Deep inside, she's unsure whether she should hand it in. That hesitation will be your window. Your ex has underestimated the power of hesitation. Not everyone in the room is as devoted to their darkness as they are. Cracks are already forming. There's a candle lit at your altar right now. Someone has prayed for you in the last 2 hours. A tear has hit the floor in your defense. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Heaven has heard it. And the moment that tear touched the ground, the trap against you lost its power. You may not see it, but someone who deeply loves you is about to step into this situation unexpectedly. They will shut it down. The stranger's car that drove your ex? It will soon be traced. And what they tried to do in darkness will be exposed in full light. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. They are playing with digital tools. They are crafting false images. But the truth has a pulse, and it will outlive any fabricated evidence. Do not react emotionally. Do not fall for their bait. Your silence, your peace, your protection is being orchestrated divinely. Archangel Michael says, justice will speak in a louder voice than lies. And those who thought they had the final word will soon be silenced by their own exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Your ex is trying to hide something bigger behind this plan, a financial fraud, a secret relationship, or a past lie that they know you could expose. That's why they're acting now. To distract. But the storm they've raised will not fall on you, it will return to sender. You are being guarded by forces they cannot understand. There is a clock ticking in the spiritual realm. And it's counting down to the moment of revelation. You will not be humiliated, you will be lifted. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Someone is about to visit you with a warning. Listen to them. Their message might sound strange at first, but trust your intuition, it will recognize the truth in their tone. There's a woman whose phone has a screenshot that could save your reputation. She's still deciding whether to send it or not. Pray that her courage wins. The plan to frame you is big, but your destiny is bigger. They cannot silence what God has already confirmed. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. You have angels watching your name. Your image. Your legacy. They will not allow your name to be ruined. Keep your head up in the coming days. There might be rumors, but there will also be revelations. What comes out will surprise even your enemies. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. The car they entered is moving toward judgment, not victory. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They thought they were driving toward your downfall, but they are actually speeding into exposure. Every lie they speak becomes a thread unraveling their own falsehoods. The road they're on is not leading them to power, it's guiding them straight into consequences. Someone they least expect is watching. Someone who once supported your ex is now secretly recording them. That footage is going to be shared anonymously, and it will reveal the level of manipulation they stooped to. Inside that car, your ex made one mistake, they mentioned a name they weren't supposed to. A name linked to a past incident that could reopen an old case. That alone will be enough to trigger a chain reaction they cannot stop. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The driver? He knows now that something is off. He can feel the uneasiness rising in his throat. The conversation he thought was casual has turned into a dangerous plot. He will try to back out. But your ex will offer more money, more lies, more promises. What they don't know is he's already connected the dots. He's realized you were never the villain. He's starting to wonder why someone would go this far just to destroy another's name. That curiosity will push him to act in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. There's a voice message being planned. It's meant to be shared publicly. But a glitch will prevent it from being sent. That glitch is no accident, it's divine interference. A moment designed by heaven to delay the attack until you are completely protected. Archangel Michael says, don't rush your reaction. The more silent you remain, the more their guilt rises to the surface. And in their panic, they will expose themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Someone who once sided with your ex is about to change sides. They've seen too much. They've heard your name too often in conversations that were never meant to be recorded. This person knows what's real and what's rehearsed. And they've decided to send you a message. When it arrives, open it carefully, it holds a key to your defense. Your ex is not sleeping tonight. They are restless, angry, and worried you will find out before the move is complete. And guess what? You already have. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. You now know they are planning to approach someone in authority. But that authority figure already has doubts. They've seen too many false cases lately. They are not easily swayed. Your ex thought charm and performance would be enough. But this time, logic and justice will win. They won't be able to sell the lie they rehearsed. There's a phone in that car with proof they didn't erase. A screenshot. A photo. A timestamp that contradicts the story being told. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. That phone will be lost and found. When it is, the entire situation will shift in your favor. It will be clear that the story was planted. The betrayal your ex has done goes deeper than you imagined. But don't let it break your spirit. Let it sharpen your clarity. You were meant to find out now because the timing is spiritual. Had you learned too late, the damage could have been worse. But now, you are armed with awareness. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. In the coming days, you'll receive unexpected messages. People from the past may resurface. Some will come with fake kindness. Others will come with real concern. Use discernment. Your heart already knows who is for you. Let your spirit lead, not your emotions. Someone is secretly praying for your safety. Their prayer reached heaven with urgency. And Archangel Michael was dispatched the moment your name left their lips. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The enemy thinks you are isolated. They think your silence is weakness. But your silence is strength wrapped in divine strategy. You are not being quiet out of fear. You are being quiet because heaven is loud right now, working, clearing, and exposing behind the scenes. They may laugh today, but they will panic tomorrow. Because the story they're building has cracks. And light is leaking through them. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Your ex is watching your social media. They're waiting for a sign that you're shaken. Don't give them one. Stay still, stay firm, stay in your power. The stranger in the car is about to backtrack. He will try to disappear before the damage starts. But someone already has his license plate. That plate is now linked to an address, and that address will be revealed when it matters most. The full circle is already forming. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. This plan was never going to work. It only looked successful on the surface. Deep down, it was destined to collapse. You are not the same person you were before. You are wiser. Stronger. Sharper. Spiritually covered. Archangel Michael says, you were chosen for this battle not to break, but to show others what divine vindication looks like. And that vindication is coming faster than they ever expected. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. The lies being whispered now will soon be silenced. Not by your words, but by the truth that walks in wearing evidence. You won't have to fight like they do. You won't have to lie or bribe. You are protected by a force that makes evil retreat. Someone is now regretting helping your ex. They're starting to fear what could happen if the plan is discovered. That fear will lead them to confession. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. What was said in that car? It's going to come out in a written transcript. A technician nearby will accidentally pick up the audio frequency. That's how divine interception works. You are not forgotten in this chaos. You are the reason divine laws are activating. The war against your name is spiritual, but so is the protection around you. Stay alert. Stay wise. Do not let their desperation shake your peace. The person you thought had power over your image is about to lose it. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. You are divinely covered. The room they entered will not be their victory zone, it will become the site of their downfall. This was never just about revenge, it was about silencing your light. But they failed. Because light cannot be turned off by those who live in shadows. They are trying to use false proof. But true witnesses are coming forward. And when they do, everything changes. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. There's a man who overheard your name in a meeting and felt uncomfortable. He didn't know you, but something about it felt wrong. That discomfort will push him to investigate. He will see something that doesn't align. And in that moment, he will make a call that shifts everything in your favor. He will become the unexpected bridge between exposure and justice. Because not all strangers are enemies. Some are divine interrupters. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Archangel Michael says, a storm may look strong, but if you're built with light, you will not drown. You will walk right through the lies, untouched. Your name is being prepared for elevation, not destruction. This season will pass, and when it does, you'll emerge more respected than ever before. Let them talk. Let them plot. Let them move. But remember, every step they take against you is bringing them closer to divine consequence. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. The silence you're keeping is more powerful than the noise they're making. Because your truth has weight, and their lies are air. Very soon, someone who doubted you will come back to apologize. That apology will be public, and it will shake the ones who tried to ruin you. And when it does, you'll realize none of this could stop what God had already set in motion for you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They thought by dragging your name through the mud, they'd stop your future. But they didn't realize, your future is not built by man's approval. It's designed by divine command, and no signature of slander can cancel it. The woman who was part of the plan is cracking under pressure. She's feeling something she didn't expect, guilt. That guilt is not going away. It's building into something that will force her to speak. Right now, her phone holds a copy of a message that never should have been created. It's a message meant to ruin you, to twist your character, to cast doubt over your entire path. But she's reading it over and over again, and it no longer feels right. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. Your name was not supposed to survive this plan. But because of divine favor, it's not only surviving, it's gaining strength. People who never noticed you before will soon be drawn to your story. They will hear what happened and know something isn't right. They will see through the performance. And those people will start talking, not behind your back, but in your defense. The room where your ex is now speaking is being watched spiritually. Every lie spoken there is being written down in heaven. Their smirks today will become their silence tomorrow. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. You have been calm, quiet, patient, but now the time is shifting. Justice isn't far, it's already on its way. And the truth has chosen you as its voice. In the next 48 hours, a new piece of information will rise. It will not come from you, but it will work for you. It will destroy the narrative being built in that car. Your ex doesn't see it coming. They believe they have everyone fooled. But one person they think is on their side is actually documenting everything. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. This person is doing it quietly. No cameras, no threats, just careful observation. Because they know something's wrong with the entire story. They were told lies. But now, they're seeing inconsistencies. They're seeing how the facts keep changing. And they've begun to question their involvement. This person will eventually make a bold move. They'll send you a message, or deliver something to someone you trust. That action will break the trap completely. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. You are being fought, not because you're weak, but because your destiny is loud. Your presence shakes rooms, even when you're not there. That's why they are fighting so hard to silence you. Archangel Michael says, you must not return hate for hate. Keep walking in light. Because light reveals everything that darkness hides. The car that started all this will be a memory soon. But the story of your survival, your strength, will be told for years. You are rising, not falling. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. They thought you'd beg. They thought you'd break. They thought you'd defend yourself in desperation. But you didn't. You stood still. You chose silence. You chose spiritual strategy over emotional reaction. That was the move they didn't see coming. Now they are panicking. That panic will make them reckless. And reckless people expose themselves. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. Soon, a message will leak, not against you, but against them. Something they sent to the wrong person. A text. A voice clip. A file attachment. And when it leaks, the ones who believed the lie will be forced to reconsider. Your name will be mentioned, but this time, it will be an apology. You won't have to announce your innocence. Their own actions will become your defense. That's how the divine works, quiet, powerful, undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. There's someone who saw you crying once, silently, after everything your ex did. They never forgot it. And now, they're watching what's happening again, ready to step in. That person never spoke before, but they will now. And when they do, your ex will lose their strongest supporter. It's happening in layers. First the lies, then the leak, then the loss of loyalty. Your ex will soon be surrounded by the truth they can no longer twist. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. There will be whispers. People will say they're hearing things about you again. But let them talk. Because those whispers will become your promotion. You were never supposed to stay small. This whole attack was meant to keep you down. But instead, it became your divine stage. Your image is not broken, it's about to be rebuilt, stronger. The cracks they tried to create are becoming the windows that let your light shine. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. Do not fear what's ahead. You've already survived the worst of it. Now comes the reversal. The exposure. The blessing that was being blocked. You are entering a season where everything said behind your back will turn into opportunities in front of your face. That's the promise of spiritual justice. Archangel Michael says, your name is safe in the hands of heaven. No plot, no lie, no betrayal can steal what was written for you. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. The stranger who drove your ex? He's about to speak to someone unexpected. He knows too much now. And that knowledge is weighing on him. He may not be a good man, but he's tired of being used. He'll reveal the truth, not because he cares about you, but because he wants out. And even that selfish decision will be used by heaven to protect you. Because even chaos obeys divine order. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. Soon, someone will come forward publicly and say, I was wrong about them. And that will be the beginning of your image being restored. You'll walk with your head high. Not because you won the argument, but because you outlasted the lie. And when people look at you, they'll know the truth lived in your silence. Your ex will be left with nothing but guilt and consequences. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. The door they tried to shut for you is about to be opened wider than ever. And the same people who once closed their ears to you will now seek your voice. What they meant for harm became the harvest for your elevation. What they tried to end has just begun. Archangel Michael says, this is your confirmation. You are not losing, you are transitioning. From pain into power. From false accusation into divine authority. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. The ones meant to stand with you will know. The rest were never for you. This season will show you who's real. Who's loyal. Who's spiritually aligned. And when it does, you'll walk lighter than ever. This attack was their attempt to bury you. But you were a seed, not a mistake. And now, you're about to bloom in full view of those who plotted. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.